Welcome back to Savannas, Whitefield, Manchester for the latest Taom Shootout event. And what a win we've just seen for the wild cards, Cole Bedford. Who though is he going to be playing in the semi-finals later on tonight? Introducing a very popular young man with a big future. This is his local club. I think half his friends and family are either here or watching in the Bridge Tavern. So hello to all his fans watching as well. Impressive run to the semi-finals in Milton Keynes. Can he do that again, or perhaps even go one better? Welcoming into the arena once more, Kian. What an incredible noise, and the man with the job of trying to silence this crowd is the man who had an incredible win over the defending champion Liam Dunster. Can he now beat Kian Monaghan? Let's find out as we welcome Paddy McCarron.
Wow, what an atmosphere. Imagine if he wins it.
Blimey.
Imagine if he wins it. I think the roof had come off.
Well, I've only been watching this kid for a few months, and this, I think, is the time and the opportunity that we will really see how he responds to something like this. Will he thrive on it?
Well, he needs to show plenty of bell and bottle here.
He's loving it as well, Patty, isn't he?
Yeah, I think they both need to. But it almost looked like he was welling up a little bit there from the support. It must be quite overwhelming for him. But he's handled it so well so far. And I, for one, I'm a bit of a fan. I like his. Seems to have a little bit of arrogance about him. He's got that belief of someone that really does put the hours in. He's confident in his ability, and he's a nice kid too.
Well, I don't know if you saw the moment in the previous event down in Milton Keynes when he actually the foresight to, when he was chasing the game, just to an early concession, just because he had his eye on the match clock and the shot clocks.
He did.
So he just conceded a game, a little bit controversial, but well within the rules.
Yeah, he did.
So you could say wise beyond his years there.
Well beyond his years.
I think he's going to enjoy this, isn't he?
Not as much as the crowd will enjoy it if he goes in off.
The pantomime villain for the next half hour. Didn't get a great deal of sleep by all accounts last night, Patty. Didn't hold him back in his first match though, did it?
It didn't. He couldn't really have done much better, could he? I mean, a 5-0 destruction of Liam Dunster.
And he played brilliant as well.
He played really well. I mean, like we mentioned before, if you didn't watch it earlier, he's a former world champion at youth level, so you know you don't. He's got plenty of talent,
The wild card awaits. Cole Bedford, great win, 5-0. He can sit and see who he's going to meet. First opportunity for the Scotsman, looking to silence this Manchester crowd.
Yeah, it may just help him, you know, the fact that the crowd are so pro Kian. It may help him. He just stunned this in the middle. He's going to leave himself a nice natural angle to be able to come up table and take this last yellow in the middle pocket. Either way, the crowd are going to have a good time.
17 years old now, Kian.
He's called a foul on himself.
Yeah, well played. A round of applause from the fans. I think mainly because their man's got back to the table.
A round of applause and a few yay.
Yeah, I'm not sure there'd been a round of applause if Kian had done that.
No.
So what are you doing?
Fair play though to Patty, because that wasn't obvious to the naked eye for me. I don't know if the referee saw it, but she didn't even get time to call it. He owned up to it straight away.
Well, that's why we love Q Sports, isn't it, Dan?
Yep.
The gentleman approach like that.
Is indeed. Difficult shot here is it's going to be getting on the black. He will be able to play it into the bottom left corner pocket. The best ball to get onto that with would actually be the red that's over the bottom left hand corner pocket. It can just come round off 2 cushions. But we'll need to. Oh wow, he hasn't, has he? He hasn't gone behind that, has he?
He might have done.
He's okay.
Is he?
He's okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Well, actually,
great shot.
He was trying to cannon the yellow there to release the black, which would have been nice if he'd have made the cannon, but he missed it. It's a very well. Second prize. He's still a massive favourite to win this frame. And here they go again.
Yeah, the crowd, I think, almost entirely behind Kian Monaghan. They've had a great day here. Very vocal. If there has been any colourful language, by the way, apologies for that. They've, on the whole, been very well behaved up to date. And a lot of passion for this young man, Kian. Where's that going?
It's a good shot.
It's a good result, certainly.
It's a very good shot, because the options for Kian here is he plays the red that he can pot and try and screw into it, or if he plays the red that's next to the yellow, he's going to release it. He's going to have to make a pot. He's going to have to do something. It's a very, very good shot. He's got no choice but to attack here, Kian.
He's not got there.
He's going to go behind. So I maybe would have liked to screw straight up table, up this left-hand side of the table there. Might have been a better option, maybe. A little bit of an experience from Kian.
Have to play a big shot here.
Beautiful shot. It's a nice hit. I don't think the result's going to be too good, but it was a good hit. We're going to see Patty McCarron take this first frame and silence the crowd. He hasn't lost a frame all day yet.
Not often we've got to the 5 minutes played mark without a frame on the board so far today. It's been lightning quick.
I think that's perfect as well. He's just about, I think he's just about straight enough to be able to drop this in and stay on hold for the black.
He can just stun roll off the black. He's played just to run through, little nick, that's fine.
Good. Confidently played. You have to be quite accurate when playing them at pace into the middle pockets.
Up off the shot, there was a cough in the crowd. Not sure that was the most sportsmanlike bit of behaviour from the audience, but nevertheless he regained his composure and he's enjoying it. He's relishing his status as pantomime villain, first blood. Patty McCarron needed a couple of bites, but he got them, and he nudges ahead early.
I don't think this crowd needed winding up, but he's having a go.
Little handshake as if to say no hard feelings, mate. So Kian, what you got?
Black off the break could bring the house down.
It would.
That's a really good break from Kian.
Yeah, wow.
Really good break.
A couple of yellows, a red as well.
Maybe a double on the black if he goes yellows. If he goes reds, he's got a couple of balls on the cushion. He's only really got one bad yellow, and he can get on that kind of straight away. Might even be able to play the yellow off the red to open that pocket up. Depends how he sees it.
Oh, wow.
He's missed the young lad.
Well, I've not seen him do that too often.
Paddy McCarron comes to the table and you can see he's got a little smirk on his face. He's enjoying this. He might actually be enjoying this more than Kian.
I think he is. All the pressure's on Kian. He's got this massive turnout, both in here and in the pub, the Bridge Tavern in Radcliffe. I'm told is packed watching this, so hello to all you guys. But all that support, and of course his favourite's a seed. The more he achieves, the more he's going to be favourite. That's going to put a bit of pressure on his young shoulders.
Yes, like I say, it's a different type of pressure being crowd favourite. I know some people love it. I think Kian handles it really well anyway. But there's something to be said for us. It's quite nice to be that guy where you win a frame and it just goes silent. You know, so.
And he can just swag around, Patty, because no one's expecting anything of him tonight.
Correct. And well, but he's messed that up, and Kian's in here. So a fairly simple finish. He's going to go left middle, top right corner, and then top left corner. He's going to come down for these two bottom of the table. He can leave himself, guarantee leave himself a double into the middle pocket if he likes. He definitely can also leave himself an angle off the yellow in the bottom left corner next to break the black out, but there is an element of risk to that. You have got to sort of go two cushions first to do that, so it's personal preference here.
I love the way you're working out the break as soon as it's as though you're out there playing. That's why you're a proper player, and I just talk about it.
I think he's just leaving himself the double. Oh no, Kian, what have you done?
Well, he's missed more in this first frame and a half than I've seen him miss in this shootout series.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an unexpected miss there, but not an easy clearance here for Patty. So this
is a low scorer. 8.5 minutes in.
Yeah. See Kian there is
getting agitated by something in the crowd.
No, it's somebody calling out on Pat's shot, and
yeah, it's Kian's crowd being unsportsmanlike to his opponent. Kian saying stop it.
Yeah,
and that's not going to work in Kian's favour. That
100% not. You can see it's frustrating Kian. It's actually it's really annoying Kian.
Well, the shot clock went off, but I think we can ignore that. It wasn't supposed to. Strange 30 seconds.
Yeah, you can see it's frustrating Kian, and Kian's just looked at the crowd there
Great
and said,
shot.
Look, stop it. You know, you're not helping me here. You know, you're piling the pressure on me by being disrespectful to my opponent. You know, I need.
Exactly right.
I need you to let us get on with the game. Cheer when the frame's over.
Right, so where's the black going?
Double into the left middle.
Is he going reverse double or is he going corner double?
Middle pocket.
Middle bag.
I don't think he's
got it's there. Wiped his feet.
There they go.
A shake of the hand. He's apologising to his opponent, saying, I'm really sorry about that. That's really good sportsmanship from a 17-year-old. And he's on the board. What a piece. And now we've got a match.
What the match is going to be as well. Obviously, when the match ends, when the time is up, if it's a draw, we go to a Blackball Shootout, which is Pool's version of a penalty shootout. Black on the spot, 5 goes each. Pure drama.
I think we're playing sudden death on that as well today.
Are we?
I think that's the new rule brought in.
So straight up, miss your first one and your opponent pots,
I think that's
you've lost.
one of the changes we've brought in today. We had a couple of the Blackball shootouts in Milton Keynes, which did go on a little bit. So I think the feeling was, let's go sudden death. And we'll deal with that when we get there anyway.
Hopefully we do. You don't want to play in them, but you want to watch them.
Oh, they're great to watch. When I'm watching football and you sit through 120 minutes of dross and then someone scores just in the last minute before penalty, you feel robbed.
You do.
He looks a bit ruffled, doesn't he?
He does, and this is what I think the crowd need to understand, is cheer, go mental, great, yeah, great atmosphere. When your opponent's at the table, don't try and put him off. There's always only one, 99% of the crowd are great. But there's one, you don't need it. You hit it sometimes at tennis, they call out at the wrong times, and you think you're not actually helping your guy.
In between shots, absolutely fine.
Absolutely.
And in
fine.
this kind of entertainment format of this great sport of pool, it's largely encouraged, but hey, let's play fair.
Yeah.
On the shot, just let them get on with it.
So, bit of a scrappy one here. They've broken bad, they've broken messy, as you might call it. Kian's to see if Kian's got much of a tactical side to his game. Obviously, all out attack for these young players, but it's a clever shot there.
I sense Kian's already thinking, I just need to try and get through this,
Yeah.
Try and get this match out of the way and regroup.
Yeah.
Because we've had 13 minutes, hasn't been great. It's 1-1. Crowds had a bit of an adverse effect on proceedings.
It could have been 2-0 either way,
Yeah.
so I think both players are going to feel it sort of equally, that a chance has gone to be 2-0 up, but grateful that they're not 2-0 down. This next frame's obviously really important. That's a nice result. It's a very nice result for Kian there. Slowly dislodging his bad balls. We're not going to see a skill shot attempt into the middle pocket, are we, from Pat? This will be a hell of a shot. He is as well. He's playing it.
There we go.
That's a great shot.
Oh.
Fantastic shot.
So a reminder, if you're tuning in, the skill shot, you can play that, both balls have got to go. Good chance.
Still a lot of work to
A
do.
load of work to do, but he'd rather be at the table than off it, I think.
Definitely. I think you need to. It's going to screw over into the red and yellow that are together now. Needs a bit of luck. Played it well. He's played it really well. He's got a little bit unlucky. That could have come out nicer. The yellow. Look at that. It's a great, really well executed shot. You have to hit them at the right pace. If you hit them too hard, the screw or the follow-on effect doesn't happen. If you hit them too soft, it just doesn't reach. Very, very good shot from Pat. This frame's open right up now. Really impressive stuff. I mean, it was, obviously you can't fluke a 5-0 win against Liam Dunstan. We know how good Pat is, but it almost shows even more character to miss a couple, make a couple of mistakes, and then regroup and pull off a finish like this.
Oh, the crowd so vocal. The introduction of Kian Monaghan being silenced by Patty McCarron, who's enjoying the moment. And this for 2-1. The midpoint of the match, a 2-1 lead.
Fifteen-second shot clock, Savannas.
Now we're going to see this ramp up now, and
bleeps after 5.
Well, only 14 seconds to go. Kian will know. I probably need this one.
A bit of a weak break from Kian there. Has he made a ball?
No.
He hasn't. He really nailed the first break that he hit, and that one was completely different. Maybe a bit of tension in the arm being 2-1 down. I don't know, but I didn't hit them half as well as he hit his first break. Similar though, one problem area. These reds over on the right hand side of the table. May not even see him attack. We'll just see Patty try and plant this red down the cushion and take control of this bottom corner pocket. Oh wow, he's gone cushion first, plant. That's a great shot. It's a really, really good shot from Pat.
He can do that in this visit now. Very impressive this from the Scotsman.
Yeah, it's hard to call him to call a former, youth world champion a surprise package, but obviously we've never seen him before in this Taom Shootout, and to do what he did to Liam Dunster earlier is remarkable, and he's just really has got a touch of class about the way he plays the game. This is going to be a bit kind of thread the needle type of shot here. It's going to be.
Well, this has got to be measured absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I think it's going to go between the two yellows. Is that where he's going?
Little nick, he's all right though.
That's pretty much what he played, to be honest. And this is no gimme.
This for a bit of daylight. No mistake at all. It's getting better.
Well, Kian Monaghan is right up against it now.
Yeah.
He needs the next frame, 4-1 down.
Well, he can't lose another frame, can he now?
He
Looking
can't
at the clock.
really. No, he can't, because if he goes 4-1 down, there's probably then only going to be 8 or 9 minutes left tops. With 3 frames to play, it's going to be tough from there. But Pat's made a ball off the break and he's in first.
He's left that one out there. Again, apologies if any colourful language was picked up inside this boisterous arena. Not going the way of their favourite, Kian Monaghan.
It's a good shot from Kian. It's a really good shot. So he has only got that 15 seconds now, so he needs to a bit of a shift on. Didn't have the full pocket there. It's just grazed the yellow on the way past, but again, he's hanging in there, Kian.
He's brought that red free.
If he can make these, it's game on. He's going to have about 9 minutes left if he can make these.
This is the big moment of the match.
Yeah, he's got a cute angle here, but he just needs to top it through ever so slightly. I think he's got the perfect angle to just stun out towards the centre of the table, and if he gets nicely on this red, this is frame over. Great shot. It's a great shot, and the crowd are going to love this.
To stay alive for Kian Monaghan.
They are going to love this.
Second frame on the board to pull back to within a frame. And the decimal levels increase once more. It's game on. And what a finish. We've not had a tight one yet. We do now. Who's going to blink first?
Every frame just gets that a little bit more important than the last one. Another dry break for Kian though, and Pat's in first. The reds at first glance look pretty good.
Well, it's the part of the game, we mentioned it before, that's laying him down at the moment.
Yeah, we mentioned it in the first game as something that he's probably definitely going to work on, but the first break of the match, he absolutely creamed him. So you think, well, he's, maybe he has sorted that out, but the last two have been a bit weak. And Pat's in first again. He's got a real touch of class, the way Pat plays. Not seen him before. Really, really impressed. Takes the finishes out in the right order. He's confident, doesn't care about the crowd. If anything, it's helping him. I think that's about perfect for him just to be able to stun it. I'm not sure if he's just off straight. And this could be 4-2 in a matter of moments.
Well, that's not ideal queuing.
Not ideal queuing, but I think he's blessed in the fact that he's
doesn't have to do
bang
anything
on
else.
it in the middle. Yeah, nothing with the cube will just make the pot.
Roll these two in.
Went in the left-hand side of the pocket, didn't it?
Oh, and a concession because, well, he's done that before. He did that in Milton Keynes. Eye on the clock, Kian.
He did, eye on the clock. I like that.
But he's a big favourite now at 4-2 with the clock winding down.
Kian's smiling at him. He's thinking, get out my face, go sit down. I'm 4-2 down there. I need to get my game face on.
Just responding to taunts from the crowd as well.
Yeah.
Well, he needs two quick ones, Kian, to have a chance. I think a sudden death shootout's probably his best option now. Or best outcome, I should say.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have time to win 3 frames. But Pat's in again, making a ball off the break. We see just how important that is. And a bit of a problem area, needs figuring out. 3 yellows that are clustered together over on the left-hand side of the table. But the way Pat's played so far today, especially in his first match, I fancy him to get these. I fancy him to find a way to figure them out.
Well, the only non-seed left in, and it looks like he's going to progress to the semis here with a big scalp.
Well, it's not the best. It's not the best. I think he's going to have to come round off 2 cushions.
Well, Kian's fan's still in good voice, but it looks like he's only got 5 minutes of this shootout event left.
Maybe it depends on where this, whether the yellow furthest left goes in the bottom left corner, which I think it does, but well, that's no good. It can't be any good, surely. Not a mistake. If Pat messes these up, Kian's probably going to clear up, and it's going to be 4-3, and we're going to have about 3.5, 4 minutes left. That's not going to reach.
So 4.5 minutes to win 2 frames.
Yeah, although there is still a little bit of work to do in this frame. It's not.
Well, a lot of work to do, but that's the task he has ahead.
Because I don't think this red goes anywhere. On the bottom left-hand side of the table. Oh, what's he done?
Try to nick it
Is
now.
it down as it bounced out? Is he
got
on it in
that
the
to
middle?
centre?
Oh, he's on it in the middle.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he thinks he is. Oh no, he's doubling it.
It's in.
What a shot, Kian. What
Where's the wide
a
though?
shot. Needs to get back out past the
But he's
black
all right.
arrows.
And he's going to
What a-
have 3 minutes.
Keep you still. Keep your head still, Kian.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's chucked one in. He's chucked one in.
Well, that'll be that.
You see, he hesitated.
Gave
He got
himself
back
a
up all
chance.
of a sudden. It was almost like he got down too quickly to it and he readdressed it, but
What a performance this is from Paddy McCarron. 5-0 against the twice shootout champion Liam Dunster, and now he's beaten the crowd favourite.
wow. Hold your horses.
This isn't in there yet. I'm just looking at the clock thinking he's probably home and hosed anyway, but
In this atmosphere, he needs this in.
he's there. Big win. The vocal crowd is silenced. Kian Monaghan's run ends at the quarter-final stage. Well, the players played it in good spirits, and it's Paddy McCarron who progresses. Another terrific victory for him, and he's through to a semi-final against the wild card, Cole Bedford. And next up, a real heavyweight contest, Martin McIntosh and Jordan Shepherd, winner of the first 3 of these events. And that's coming up live next after this break.